Hey y'all, I am back. I told you guys I will be back to bring you another video. This evening, I finished all my running around and I came home and honey, I was pooped and I took me a nap and I am up and I'm here to bring you guys the tea that has been going on in these YouTube streets. I was going to talk about the tea from last night, but it looks like since I made my video this morning, something else has jumped off, and I think I'm going to talk about that. I'm still going to talk about a little bit that happened on yesterday because that pretty much sparked what happened this morning and what is going on now. You guys, look. First, I want you to make sure you hit the like, share, and subscribe button as you come into the room. Hit the notification bell as well for those of you who are new subscribers to my channel. That way, whenever I go live or I do a video upload or whatever I do on my channel, you will be here for it. Okay, yes, I'm laying in the bed. Y'all see me? I'm waving. I'm laying in the bed. I'm not up. I'm not dressed. So I'm just going to sit right here and I'm just going to talk to you guys, okay? All right. Let's start with last night. Well, yesterday evening. Okay. The Wiley Show. He had a long live on yesterday. I didn't get a chance to listen to it all. It was too long. So the part that piqued my attention was when Nicole Tyler she got onto the live and she was in the live going back and forth with Apocalypse, and they were going at it. So Wiley told her to call in to the show. So she ended up calling in, and Wiley ended up interviewing her. And you know, they was going back and forth about her being used by Sean Bradley and her being homophobic. And you know, they were just, Wiley was asking her different questions, and German lady was on the line as well. They was going back and forth with Nicole. So all of a sudden, Shelly wants to call as Hutchinson. So she called into the live and Wiley let her speak with Nicole. So instantly they like got into a little spat going back and forth. So Wiley kind of, you know, stopped that. And then as Hutchinson wanted Nicole to address something about Nicole saying Shelly was a scammer or whatever. Shelly scammed VS out of some money. Something regarding the Queen's Supreme Court show that was held in Virginia. I think it was Norfolk or Newport News, Virginia. So Nicole said, you know, she started asking her questions. She said, you know what, VS said she paid $200 and I think Nicole said $25, but it was like $215 or $13 for the show. And she supposedly had VIP seating when VS was saying that she was in the back of the club. She didn't have the bottle on the table, you know, that come with the bottle, you know, and all of that, wine or whatever they give them. She supposedly supposed to have food or whatever. So Nicole was saying to S. Hutchinson, you know, you paid $225 or whatever, and you don't even get a drink. You don't get any food. The place was like in a ghetto area. It was like scary, no security. And you know, as Hutchinson, you know, she started telling Nicole that, you know, it wasn't Maddie's show. Maddie was booked to come and do this venue for these people at that club, and it wasn't Maddie's fault. It was on the club owners and the promoters or whatever. So Nicole, she didn't buy it. She kept saying, you know, that's a lot of money to pay for, you know, a VIP area if you're going to be in the back of the club. No food, no drinks. Just on and on and on. So they really got into it. And then as Hutchinson, she started to get angry. You know, she started to go in on Nicole. She was getting ready to call it a B word, but I think Wiley like cut it off. She was real upset with Nicole, but Nicole was going back and forth. You know, she was there for it. So Wiley, that ended and everything ended with that. So today, as I'm out and about doing my little things that I usually do, handling my business or whatever, I see that VS is live talking about the situation. Apparently, she was upset because she's thinking S. Hutchinson is thrown her under the bus, and S. Hutchinson is riding for T.S. Madison because she's supposed to be the quote unquote CEO of the T.S. Madison's Queen Supreme Court show. So VS is like, no, 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 you won't, I'm just telling my truth. I'm just giving my review or whatever. She didn't say review, but that's what she was doing. Just giving her experience of what happened at the show that T.S. Madison had in Virginia. And she was saying, like, S. Hutchinson wanted her to be quiet about it. But, S. Hutchinson jumped on the live yesterday with Wiley, and she let Nicole bait her into bringing this all up again because VS was saying she had dead it, and it's been like 2 weeks ago, and she was through with it. She said she wasn't going to say anything. She's going to keep quiet about it. She talked a little bit about her experience and them being there, and she just left it alone. So as Hutchinson, in so many words, she let Nicole boost her up, bait her up to bring this back to the forefront. And now as Hutchinson is catching all the flack. You see how things turn? She was going off on Nicole Tyler yesterday, saying that, Nicole, you're just jealous because me and VS was together. We have a picture of us together. You're upset because you can't sit with us. She was just going off on Nicole, being very mean. But today, the universe has turned things around like it will do. It will bring things back to you. And things have come full circle. And guess what? T.S. Madison even had to come out and speak about this. T.S. Madison had to come out and do a video speaking about the whole debacle, the whole, show that she did in Virginia. And she said that she wasn't, in so many words, responsible for what happened at the club, that she was booked to come there, and it wasn't her, that it wasn't her fault because the bar, they didn't get a drink and they didn't have food, and they had to sit so far in the back. But I don't know, there's people kind of up and down about that. But anyway, she had to come out. And this is all because of S. Hutchinson. S. Hutchinson brought everything back up. She went off on Nicole. And now today, VS is going off on her. And she is, guess what, you guys? Making videos saying that she is backing away from Tscc and VS. I'm telling you, when I say karma is real, karma is very real. The way the universe is set up now than what it was years ago, it doesn't take long. Karma will turn around and bite you back and within 10 to 15 minutes now. Not days and years and months. And no. This happened yesterday. She was going off on Nicole. And I'm going to be honest with you. Something in my spirit said, somebody's going to go off on her and they're going to drag her. I said Wiley too in my spirit. I said, Wiley is he's being real hard on Nicole. Somebody is going to go off on him. And Shelly, my spirit told me that. I knew it was going to happen. I felt it. Y'all know I'm always saying what I feel. But I'm serious. I felt it. And lo and behold, today, her and BS, she's supposed to be BS's mentor. Her and BS are going at it, and BS says she's getting threatening emails and text messages saying that Hutchinson is saying that she has recordings of her, that she record her calls coming in and going out, and she's like all upset with BS because BS has spoken out. She told her truth. She told what happened. Her other group members were there with her. They all talked about, you know, what happened or whatever. They didn't have a good experience there. So T.S. Madison had to come out and talk about the show, and she looked like she was kind of upset. She wasn't fussing. She was just calm. She was just speaking about the venue and how she was just booked there, and, you know, it wasn't all her fault or whatever. But, y'all, the streets are hot. VS, Tscc, S. Hutchinson, and, of course, Nicole Tyler, you know, she got kicked out of the chat. Nicole jumps in the chat in the live this morning, and she starts talking, and boy, VS went off on her. She kicked her out of the chat. So y'all know what Nicole went and did. Nicole went and made a live video, and she talked a lot of crap. I don't know about that, Nicole. You getting a little bold around here, huh? What happened to Sean? Oh, I'm not going to say it, but y'all already know. So it looks like Nicole is back into the beef. Gator Croc 2.0 looks like she's stepping back and she's in the beef. She said she was moving on to higher things, doing a karaoke, doing the women empowerment. Nicole, what happened to all the money that was given to you for the battered women's shelter? Talk about that. Scratch. I'm not going to tell you what to talk about on your show. You talk about what you want to talk about. But I think you're heading back in the wrong direction, Nicole. You're going back to the old Nicole. You're making these videos, and then you're coming against Tscc when you were an avid supporter. You always say you wasn't Tscc, but you was a supporter, Nicole. So I don't know. My advice to you is to just, you know, do your content and, you know, don't talk about BS and Tscc so much, okay? That's not going to turn out well for you. In my spirit, I feel it's not going to turn out well for you. Maybe it will, maybe it won't, but I don't feel it. But, y'all, I just wanted to come in and update you all on what's going on in these YouTube streets. I was going to talk about Rita, the baddest roaster, and how she supposedly was exposed, and Sean Bradley was brought to tears about, you know, how people were going off on her, saying that she was a scammer, this and that. But anyway, I'll leave that for another day if that keeps going on. I just want to come and talk to you guys today about S. Hutchinson, who is the mentor, or was the mentor for VS Tscc. She was their mentor, and she said she is backing away and she's cutting ties with them. Oh, she even mentioned in her live, honey, that she is no longer friends with Lady Nika, and she is not communicating with Lady Nika as well, because she said that Lady Nika, she don't know if she's Tscc or not, but she knows she's there, you know, in the chats with them or whatever. So she said she's cutting her off. She's done with her. She's done with VS. She's done with Tscc. Y'all, it's scary. It's scary how the universe works. I keep telling y'all, whatever you put out, you're gonna get it back. Put out good, positive, good things so you can receive good things back. You never win when you play dirty, quote unquote. Who says that? Nene leaks. But it's the truth. It's the truth, and I can stand for it. I can put my little hand up. Number one, I'm sure everyone in the universe can. There's no one that is without any wrongdoing or sin or whatever. No one has in this world today that's living on this earth can say that they have never done anything wrong. I don't care if it was taking a piece of candy, that's wrong. Okay? So I can raise my hand and say I know firsthand how the universe works, and that's why I try to put out good karma so I can get good things back, and you know, get rid of all the bad karma. Okay, because we have to pay here, or you know, in another dimension or whatever. You know, I'm not gonna get off into that, but you guys, it's hot. Y'all keep your eyes on the YouTube streets. It's hot out here. All right, I just want to give y'all an update. I'm going back and see what else is going on. And then I am going to probably, I don't know what I'm going to do the rest of the evening. Probably nothing. Probably nothing. But anyway, y'all have a good evening. Happy Friday, and have a good weekend. Namaste.